Morning parents, this week's skill will deal with perimeter. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and get started. One thing we have to tell the kids is that perimeter measures the outside of an object. We really stress this, especially as we will dive into an area next week. They have to remember that the perimeter is the outside. So, for instance, they may have a problem where they're giving a shape. So this is a square, and they may say find the perimeter. So what the kids have to understand is that in a square, all the sides are equal. So if they gave us one side is 8 centimeters, they have to understand that all the sides have to be 8 centimeters because it's a square, and a square is a special rectangle where all the sides are equal. So they only give them one side, which is 8 centimeters. The kids have to know they need to add 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 4 times, and that would equal 32. Now the kids will say, well, we could say 8 times 4. Yes, you could, but you have to understand when you're finding the perimeter, you are only adding. So please make sure we stress that we are adding when we are finding the perimeter. Another example I wanted to give you when the kids are trying to find a perimeter is that they may give them a rectangle. So if they gave them one side was 11 inches and the other side is 6 inches, the kids have to understand, well, if this side is 11 inches, this side must also be 11, and this side also must be 6. So then again, here we need to add 11 plus 11 plus 6 plus 6. So then they can just say 11 plus 11 plus 6 plus 6. And I teach them, let's do commutative or associative property. So 22 plus 12 would equal then 22 plus 12 would equal 34. As I continue going, they may be given an irregular shaped polygon. So here they're giving us a couple of sides, and they may say, what is the side length of the question mark, or it could say side A. So here the kids have to say, well, again, going back to the rectangle, if this side is 12, then this side also must be 12. So what did they give us? So one thing I teach the kids is to draw a line, because we know that this side must be 12. Well, what is this part? Well, here they gave us this 4. So then we need to take 12 minus 4 to find the missing side length. So then this question mark must equal 8. So once we find that, we know that the missing side is 8. Here's another example where I did the actual opposite. They may say find what is the side length of this question mark. So then again, we have to do the very same exact thing. We know this side is 6, and they have given us 1. So then I draw a little bracket. We're going to draw a dotted line. Well, we know we have 1, and it's a part of this 6. So what is this missing line side? So we have to say 6 minus 1, which is 5. So that question mark equals 5. Here's another example. They may even draw like little square units. And I don't like the kids to get into the fact of saying square units until we get into area. But if they give us one side is 1 centimeter, the kids need to count 1 centimeter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the area is 12. I mean, not the area, I'm sorry. The perimeter is 12 centimeters. I teach the kids to use a little tick mark so that they do not miss any of these sides. Here is an example problem of where they give the kids a word problem, but they do not give them a shape. And I teach the kids to draw the shape. Mr. Clark is building, a garden in the shape of a triangle. The total perimeter is 32. So here the total perimeter is 32. Two sides are 10 inches. What is the length of the last side? So I tell them, go ahead and draw a triangle as best as you can. It does not matter. If two of the sides are 10 inches, guys, you know they're supposed to be the same side. So then you say 10 and 10. What is the length of the last side? Well, we don't know. But we do know the total perimeter is 32. So then we know that 10 plus 10 is 20. And we're going to subtract that from the total length of 32 32. And that would give us 12. So the missing left side equals 12 inches. And that is essential how we teach the kids to find the perimeter.